going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go catch up with my buddy Sam Lin, who's building up a crazy Evo 8 that he's hoping to run an 8-second pass at the drag strip with. In case you guys are new to my videos, he's one of my buddies who works at D-Sport, does a lot of the engine assembly, pretty much all of the engine assembly as far as I know at D-Sport. It's going to be pretty exciting because there's not many people out there, as far as I know, putting out videos where you get to see a car before it's making an excess of like 900 wheel horsepower on an all-wheel drive car. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're in the Evo 10. Per usual, I have no gas and we got to go get some fuel and then head over to D-Sport. One very long car ride later, I almost pissed my pants, no joke, coming here because I was stuck in traffic and I drank way too much water. But we're here at Area 51. Alright guys, so we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sam. You want to give us a lowdown on what's been going on today? So
we're going to put up all the suspension parts. As you can see, I already put my motor in there. It has the full long block, transmission, turbo kit, intake manifold. I just got to put the axles, lower arms back on. That way we can get it a rolling shell again, or rolling car. And then we're going to take it to get fabbed by Chris at Wisecraft.
So something I forgot to mention too is that Sam was on the stock final drive, you think?
I think it is.
You think?
Yeah.
It's got built, or it's got different synchros.
I believe carbon. I mean, I beat the crap out of it, and I doubt the stock synchros would have lasted. So I think it's what do you call it? Carbon synchros at least.
But the stock final drive?
Yes.
So in case you guys didn't know, if you're on the stock final drive with what Sam's gonna be doing, it's gonna rev out first, second gear. It's gonna be pretty useless. It's gonna be really aggressive. That's why I mentioned that. It's just that, so when you guys get to see videos of it doing pulls and everything, you know that it's not on a taller final drive. It's gonna be very rev happy. For people that are new to the video, you want to tell them one more time what your turbo setup is?
So it's a custom 6470. So pretty much it's a 64mm compressor wheel with the 6870 H compressor housing, and then 70mm turbines. Hybrid turbo, I guess.
Yeah, because it takes components from both. It's a hybrid turbo.
It's a class legal turbo though, so you can't. I don't think they really sell it. Kind of like if you're in competition, like you could ask them if they could get like a class legal turbo. But the only reason why I went with this setup is because my class is limited to 64mm, and it'll make a little more power than the 6466, but I don't know how much yet, so we'll see when it dynos.
And here's our guys' favorite rally art. Nothing new with it. Still got to figure out the whole spark cut, or just cut in general. We've had Wayne from Cyvex and John obviously from 5150 trying to diagnose what they can, but right now we're just kind of stuck at 962 wheel, third gear. I don't remember how many pounds of boost, stock timing. Look at this little snuggie. It's for good luck right here. Another quick recap I wanted to touch base on too is that it is a steel rod motor. Our favorite rally art in the back here is an aluminum rod, which is higher compression at 10:1. This one is 9:1. I'll have Sam talk a little bit why. Hey, you want to tell everyone why you stuck with a steel rod?
Why I stuck with a steel rod?
Not aluminum rod?
Well, no, people were asking why I went HP.
Well, that too.
That's the question. Well, the reason why I went HP and steel rod, because Carrillo rods actually are strong. Like the material that's made, it's not from China, like the Eagle rods and stuff. So that's one of the reasons, because the material is just as strong as a high beam. And then the other reason is because aluminum rods, I just don't want to deal with the maintenance. A lot of people think that you could just put an aluminum rod in and then you could just, like, I don't know, drive it for 30,000-40,000 miles without having problems. But eventually aluminum stretches, and then you, like, mostly you have to take it out. I would take it out probably every race season. You know, and a race season is, I don't think they use a lot of miles.
Yeah, I don't think they put a lot of miles in the car. They're not meant to be street driven.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I mean, like, for example, Jesus, he hasn't even raced the car yet, and he said he wants to take out the motor, like, what, next January or something?
Yeah.
Even though, like, it's only dyno pulls, but then it wears out, you know, like, all that dyno time. He just wants to make sure everything's good, refresh it. You know, when aluminum gets hot, it warps the journals too. So you want to make sure that's perfectly round so the bearings are spinning correctly or getting lubed correctly. Well, that's another reason. And then Mike doesn't like aluminum rods, so he was like, "Don't get aluminum rods."
Your mentor?
Yeah, my mentor, and I trust him because he's been doing this for years, and there's a reason why he didn't want to go aluminum rod. And he says that, no offense to the tuners out there, but aluminum rod is pretty much a cushion for, people that don't know how to tune, because when it detonates, it's a little cushion for it to like rebound.
Right.
So. Well, I made him through because the beach.
So he's supposed to show up, and we're already. Look what's going on right now. This is not legal. Hold it down.
Well, we gotta lift it up a little bit.
I just gotta get the bubbles out.
Well, I'm working on it.
Just take a picture of Instagram and take it out. These dudes went to 7-Eleven, right? They're like, "You want something to drink?" And they give me the freaking heart attack in the can. Look at this. I'm gonna have a stroke if I finish this today. Hey, can we get a clip of you driving this around the block?
What?
This.
Okay, does it drive?
Yeah, it runs.
It runs?
It runs. You don't remember that day John like launched it on the dyno?
Okay, it didn't launch on the dyno. He put it on the dyno.
He drove really fast in first gear onto the dyno. This clutch Jesus has in his Evo, because it's a quartermaster, it's probably the heaviest clutch I've ever felt in my life. And I know it has a hydraulic bearing, which probably is a culprit to that. But dude, this thing would be no joke in a drive-through. Not that it's meant for that anyway. So if you guys notice, Jesus is missing his side skirt because when Alonzo did the fab work for the cage, in case you guys haven't seen it, here's a quick little clip of it. This bar right here is taken out just because so many people get in and out of the car, but right now they're trying to rewrap it, and it's going to be really interesting because I don't think they know what they're doing. Alright, so here we have our ASC Pyro technician.
Don't even start with the ASC stuff.
ASC Pyro, right?
I'd be down to rap if it wasn't this rap.
Oh, bro.
Because this rap is fucking terrible.
Well, it's doing its job.
And then I'm gonna lay.
Oh, okay.
So you're just gonna pull to stretch, and then I'm gonna lay.
Okay.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
That was dangerous.
Ready? So we just pull it tight.
Hey, really quickly too, before I forget,
Yeah.
are you gonna do anything special drive shaft wise?
I do want to get the drive shaft shop, carbon fiber drive shaft.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on them to get back to me to see how much it is.
Same with the axles?
Axles, I'm gonna keep stocking to a brakes.
Just switch them as needed.
Yeah. And then if they want to do anything with us for the axles, that'd be cool too. But yeah, just drive shaft for now.
Something I didn't really mention earlier in the video that I'll mention now is that Precision and ACT are a partner in this build. Precision was nice enough to sponsor our boy Sam.
Thank you, Precision and ACT. For
Yeah,
the clutch.
Sam has a new ACT twin disc, which I don't know anyone who has this clutch because it just came out for the.
Another person I know was Dustin, but he sold his Evo.
Who's that?
Dustin Williams?
Who's that? I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
I
I'm just hey, for this month only, $50 a skirt.
No.
Why not? Hey, if you're watching this, first 20 people, $50.
Bro, they're really gonna believe that.
Well, you're telling me it's not true?
No.
So like me and Sam were talking about earlier, this car is stock diff, stock T-case, stock trans with upgraded synchros, stock final drive. So most people at this power level, especially for 8s and 9s, would be running a CDI. Can you tell people what you did for your car, why you don't need?
It's a CDI to make it fire sequentially.
Yeah, or that why you're not gonna run out of spark.
Oh, so the cool thing about standalone ECUs for the Evo 8 and 9s is they actually have an output for you to actually make it sequential. So what I did was I made a custom mode harness, and the old one, I can't remember, it's been so long. Stock, I believe it fires off 1 and 3, right? Or 4 and 3? 2 and 3? 2 and 4. right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they had a coil pack on 2 and coil pack
Yeah,
on
the
4.
coil on plug.
Yeah. So it was wasted spark, so every time 2 would fire, it would also fire with 3. And then when 4 would fire with 1. So even though 4's it's firing on 4, it's also sparking on 1, but nothing's going on in the cylinder 1. So what we did was we put one to the ECU, 2 to the ECU, and then we put 1 to the ECU and 2 to the ECU, and then we made a custom harness that put 3 and 4 also, which are these purple and blue lines that go into the same harness right into the ECU. So now it's firing individually instead of having wasted spark.
All right, this is for my own record. No, you're good. This is for my own record. How did he know that would work? Since most people do CDIs, and like everyone like that I've seen on the internet, or even met in person, most people say you need to do that. Either that or like the R35, you know, coils seem like a common choice.
Yeah, Mike, since he like was doing a project back then with Busher, they were gonna do that route, but I guess what happened was a guy sold the car or something, so he had like all his notes ready. And when I started working here, he was like, "Oh, well, whenever you go Infinity, I have this list of what wirings you need to do." So he was like, "Yeah, if you have a CDI system, sell it." You know.
So he already had a blueprint of what would work.
Everything that's wired here, it's a little messy right now, but like all these extra wires are gonna be my new sensors that are coming up that I still need to wire in. I think yeah, it's like coolant temperature, EGTs, and all that crazy stuff, just to make it better for tuning when John tunes it. He could actually log in, and because the stock ECU doesn't show you that, and then
it's old.
Yeah, the Infinity lets you do all the logging, so might as well put the sensors for it to actually work, you know?
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mike's a smart guy.
Yeah, he is.
Alright guys, I need your serious opinion. Do you guys prefer the wingless Evo look, or with the stock wing and trunk, or GT wing? Asking for a friend. So something you guys might not know, but D-Sport's really known for assembling and building RB stuff. I know I've showed you guys multiple times Mike's Skyline. It's like 1200 or 1300 horsepower or something. It runs 8-second passes at the drag strip. It's really gnarly. I just want to show you guys one more time now that I have this camera, because it's a little bit better in low light, how gnarly it really is. So this is the rear fuel system, which is insane. Obviously it's got Radium stuff. Radium makes really quality fuel stuff. We got some nitrous in the car. The paint on this thing is really immaculate. These tires are just like a street tire setup. Normally it's on slicks when he obviously takes it to the drag strip. Interior of this car is really, really clean. No cracked dash or anything. I really like that Mike has Ganadors on the car too. If you guys don't know, I don't know how many of you guys are Nissan guys or know a lot about JDM stuff, but these mirrors alone unpainted are like $1,000. And this is where the real money maker is. This is absolutely insane. If people say that money can't buy happiness, they never had the right car. That's all I'm gonna say. Because this thing looks absolutely insane. Crazy. The crazy thing too about this car with how much power it makes is it's still considered like a stock frame or stock class just because of the location of the turbos. If you've ever seen a stock RB26 stock location, you guys recognize this? Doesn't have like a big single mounted somewhere else. So Sam's interior is like kind of all over the place, and he's got it crammed with his JDM headlights and JDM taillights and all this stuff, but this is the interiors of now. It's gonna get caged up by Wisecraft, as he mentioned before. I just want to show you guys a quick little preview of what it looks like before it looks like a jungle gym inside. All right guys, let me show you what 50 bucks can get you.
Oh hell no!
50 bucks. No, hey, come back.
Run away.
50 bucks a side skirt. First 20 customers.
From far though, from there.
First 20.
Yeah, right there. Now you can.
50 bucks.
First 20 customers. Right here, get this man. So you did a good job on his car. So imagine what he could do for your side skirt.
Right there, looks perfect. Nothing wrong with it.
30-day limited warranty. Sheesh. Alright, so we left D-Sport. My windshield's super foggy. I can't see anything. If you guys look at that little light, we're about to run out of gas. Your boy didn't get gas earlier because I had to use a bathroom super bad, and I never stopped to get gas because I just wanted to rush to D-Sport and use a bathroom. Dude, I'm so sketched out right now. We're about to run out of gas. Valley. Guys, I'm so stoked. We made it to a gas station. And they have these weird pumps that individually have all their own fuel. This is actually pretty rare in California. Normally it's just one nozzle and you just select the type of fuel to pump. That's what we like to see right there, people. Tire pressure light and a full tank of gas, baby. I ain't never running that long gas again. Fuck that. Alright guys, we are now back home. I know today was kind of a lot of nonsense, and to be quite frank with you guys, honestly just kind of BS at the shop. Got a couple things done. Obviously Asus wrapped his side skirt. Sam got to clean up some of his wiring, bolt up one of the mounts for the trans to the motor. Still waiting for the turbo for my car to complete the kit, and then we also need to get a few more pieces before we can finally start the big build that's going on my car with the whole quest for 700 horsepower. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. There'll be a lot more interesting Evo videos, I promise you. Today we're just kind of having fun with my friends, hanging out, and enjoying what we can from this crazy pandemic that I'm so ready for to end. I'm sure you guys are eager for it to end too. What do you want? Huh? You gonna say something? Huh? I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.